Right, this is the post-fight analysis for Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley, and well, that was a bit of a robbery, wasn't it? I mean, come on. I mean, really, what the fuck? I mean, just, I couldn't, I had it at 8-4, I just couldn't, it was 8-4, and there was just no two ways around it. I mean, Lederman had it all but one for Pacquiao, and you couldn't really, you could, I mean, the last three rounds, if you, depending how you like scoring them, I thought it was just Bradley was generally the aggressor, and Pacquiao decided to take it off for some reason. Just maybe it's to bite him in the arse winning against Marquez like that, because he got the last few rounds. So anyway, round by round, the first round I gave to Pacquiao. Yes, I do have a sheet here. I gave it to Pacquiao. I thought he landed a solid body shot and the three lefts at the end, and that left just never stopped landing, did it? I mean, the whole point is to neutralise it, and credit to Bradley, he's got a chin on him. I mean, Holt put him down, yet Pacquiao couldn't. I think it was that when he got put down, it was just a just unexpected power, and after that, he was used to it in the Holt fight, obviously, and in here, I think he was rocked a couple of times, like he said, but it was never in serious trouble. Second round, I gave it to Pac as well. It was just the left hands were landing as usual. He was setting them up. He was out of balance a lot, and I think that's just him being a southpaw. It's always how he's fought. I mean, against the slower opponents like Margarito, he didn't look that much out of balance, because you don't really need Margarito. You don't need to do much for as long as you move constantly. So he had more time to plan his footwork, while with someone that was like Cotto or Shane, it was really awkward, because generally I think he was making it awkward. He's an awkward fighter no matter how you look at it, because he's just like, the southpaw stance. There was no headbutting. There was hardly any head. That it wasn't an issue at all. Thankfully, it didn't. I mean, if anything, where was it? I wrote it down somewhere. In the ninth, it was in the ninth, but I'll get to that. I gave the third to Pac, being active, landing the cleaner punches. The fourth I gave to Bradley, and I thought it was kind of close, because Pacquiao came alive in the last minute, and he just came alive with his flurries, and he kept doing that for round after round. For some reason, in the last minute, he came alive and tried to take the round. You could call it either way. I thought I gave it to Bradley for just generally being the aggressor and the more active fighter. I gave the fifth to Pacquiao for just landing the cleaner shots. The seventh I gave to Pacquiao. It was a slow round, actually. Pacquiao was just it's just the flurries that won it, and the fact that he actually backed Bradley up into the corner. I mean, I thought Bradley was the one who was supposed to come and impose his will on Pacquiao, and beat him and take it from the champ, and he was the one getting put in the corner. And it wasn't the first time in the fight. A couple of times he was getting backed up to the ropes. The eighth I gave to Bradley, mainly because he actually managed to press Manny back up to the ropes, and he was taking the fight to him, and he was landing clean punches. The ninth I gave to Pacquiao. He looked a bit at the end. He was kind of, I don't know if they were leaning on each other in general, but they both looked a bit tired, and maybe that Pacquiao was doing the whole 1 minute deal, fight where you throw the flurries on the 1 minute mark. I don't know. It almost seemed like he was headbutting him at times. It was Pacquiao actually seemed like he kind of came in with his head, but I don't know. The last 3 rounds I gave to Bradley. Did I? No, I did not. No, I didn't actually. I didn't give the 11th to him. I didn't think he earned it. I mean, round 10 I gave to Bradley, mainly because Pacquiao did fuck all. I mean, he just stood there, threw a few shots, didn't land anything that was that important. 11 I gave to Pac because I thought he landed the cleaner shots, and the 12th I gave to Bradley because he was just landing the cleaner shots, really. I mean, that was it. It was landing the cleaner shots, but it was that in the last 3 rounds, Bradley displayed, how you beat Manny Pacquiao. He kept, in the earlier fight, he kept exchanging for some stupid reason, but in the end, if he just, jabbed, stayed on the outside, and he was winning the fight that way. And I don't know if he could do that before, and he only looked good doing that because Pacquiao decided to take them off, because that's what it obviously was. So at the end of this, Pacquiao's finally lost. They say, let's do the rematch. You can hear the boos from the crowd. How did this happen? I think Bob Arum did it. probably decided that I need a new cash cow because Manny Pacquiao was asking for quite a bit of money. He's probably thinking, oh, I need someone new to, take the title, and I think that was simply it. He was just, don't know if he paid off the judges or what he did, but it was a terrible decision. The minute I heard the split decision, I was like, I would have leant towards Pacquiao if Bradley wasn't with Top Rank, but he is, so there you go. And that kind of puts a bit of a downer on the entire card, but what can you do? This is boxing. Shit like that happens. What's next for each of them? Well, from what I can tell, it looks like a rematch on November 10th. I never get why it's that date, but anyway, a rematch on November 10th. So, what's going to happen then? Realistically, I don't think the same thing's going to happen. Pacquiao will just dominate. I mean, Bradley isn't going to gain magical power overnight, and as people are saying, you're either born with it or you don't. It's as simple as that. That's just power, because fighters have tried to gain power over the years, and it just doesn't work out the way you want. I mean, some people are just generally born with it, like Pacquiao obviously, and Bradley. Everything about him should say he should be a strong guy and should be able to hit hard, but it doesn't seem to be it. Comment, tell me what you think. If you had it for Bradley, tell me why. Peace out.